everybody. Okay, so today we have vlog number 42. Back to the hands. Anyway, yeah, so before I begin, I just wanted to tell everybody that I wasn't actually planning on doing my vlog today because I don't have any note cards. I was going to get them after work the other night, but after work I was tired and I was grouchy and I just wanted to go home and go to sleep, so I just forgot about the note cards and said I'll get them later and do my vlog later, and so that's what I did. But somebody wanted me to do my vlog right now, so tomorrow she could watch it after she gets up or whatever, but you know who you are, so I'm going to forego my trip that I was going to take today until tomorrow because it's supposed to be warmer tomorrow anyway, and so it might make the trip a little bit better. Don't know yet. But anyway, the big news is that my fiance got her new computer running and it's awesome, and we're doing the stuff that we used to do. It's sweet and it's black, so it's cool. It's very, very pretty. I saw it today. And it's actually better than mine because she's got a 512 video card, I think NVIDIA or whatever, and I have a Radeon All-in-Wonder 256. But I think I'm going to actually have to upgrade that because the capture card is not working properly. It only captures audio and not video, and I don't think that a video made completely from audio would be very interesting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip out the Radeon All-in-Wonder, put in a nice 512 video card or something better than that, and put in a separate capture card. Might make things a little bit more complicated, but who cares, because if I can't make videos the way they should, it's not doing me any good. So, because I know I didn't change any settings from the last video that I captured off my video camera, so there's something wrong with the capture card. Don't know what it is. But anyway, her computer, beyond that, it's just like mine. Dual core Pentium 4, 2 gigs of RAM. Don't know about the hard drive space, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, so that's awesome because she's back in business, and this makes me kind of happy. But I was going to talk about something today, and I was hoping to have note cards, but I don't. So I'm just going to have to impromptu this, and hope it goes good, but can't always expect perfection when you have no cues. So I'm just going to give it a shot. But what I was going to talk about today is distractions. Now, transgendered people have a lot to distract themselves from. Okay, they got to try and forget about the fact that they're in the wrong body, people are seeing them for the wrong gender, they had childhood experiences of the wrong gender, and they're pretty much just living a real-life movie and doing what's expected of them. And there's lots of different ways to do it. There's a whole variety of things you can do to distract yourselves. There's some people that do a lot of dating, they get girlfriends, which eventually become, spouses, and then they have children, and they have families and all that. And yes, that's a good distraction, and for a while it will work, like I said before, and it almost seems like a cure. But once the newness wears off and once everything settles down, it's going to come back, just like I said in the previous vlog. And when it comes back, it's going to be more powerful, it's going to have more weight, it's going to do a lot more damage. It's going to come back tenfold, and it's going to cause a whole degree of problems because now there's going to be a whole lot more dimensions to your life you're going to have to think about. So that's not a good distraction. But there's also extreme sports you can try. I remember when I was, a teenager and stuff, I used to go out with my friends and we used to go snowboarding. And that was the only time during that time period in my life where I never thought about how much I wanted to be a girl. Used to write in my journal that we went snowboarding today, it was awesome, I didn't think about it at all. But then later on, there's another journal entry where I said, we went snowboarding today, and for the first time ever while snowboarding, I thought about it. I thought about how much better this would be if I was a girl. I could be hanging out with my girlfriends, and we could be having a lot more fun, and, eventually I did find a girlfriend named, she wasn't a girlfriend, she was a friend that was a girl, named Ellie, and we went to Great Bear, and she had ski boards, I had my snowboard, and it was fun. But, I still thought about it then. But there's other things than snowboarding. There's base jumping, bungee jumping, skydiving, inline skating, skateboarding, whatever. Pick your most extreme sport, whatever, Because get real, macho man. I mean, wrestling is not an extreme sport. So anyway, yeah, and then there's, the people that, immerse themselves in their jobs. Now this is a good thing. I mean, this is not bad, because if you immerse yourself in your work, you're going to be pulling in a lot of money. And if you got a family, that's good. If you're saving up for surgeries, that's good. But the downside to that is you could burn yourself out. And then there's another little extreme thing you could do, such as gambling. And I guess that's bad because it can be addictive and you can destroy your entire life savings. If you have life savings, that is. But, there are some people who are lucky and get a thrill out of it, taking the risks, throwing it all on the table and betting everything they have on this one hand. But it's probably not a good idea. And then there are the other more self-destructive people who turn to drug abuse or alcohol abuse. And those people, this is a very, very bad idea, because obviously we all know that if you drink too much, it's going to destroy your liver and make you act stupid while you're drunk. And drugs, we all know that's gonna kill you. I mean, like smoking, it's gonna freaking kill you. Slowly, possibly, but it's still going to do the job. So, those are very bad things, but they do offer the distraction that some people need. I mean, when you're drunk, you're too stupid to care. When you're high, you're happy no matter what. You could have a freaking train roll over your foot. You're still going to be happy. So, it will work, but it's not a good idea. Don't do it. And then there's the more beneficial distractions that people turn to. I'm again included in this little category of people. I got really into computers. I remember the first computer I got, 75 megahertz processor, Pentium 1 gig hard drive, 4 megs of RAM, and a hex speed CD-ROM. Called up my friends, asking them, oh, is this good? Is this good? This is awesome. Look at it. This is cool. And they're just like, whatever, And then it got to the point later on where I could go into a computer store and say, okay, I want my computer to do this, so I'm going to want this. I'm going to want a good video card. I'm going to want, I'm going to want something that holds a lot of space. I'm going to want a lot of hard drive space. And then they could order all the stuff, put it together, say, here's your computer, and I'd be like, sweet. But then I got to the point later on where I actually knew even more about computers. I could go online and I could order this, I could order this, I could order this, because I know what I want it to do. I know what it takes to do it, and I know what's good. I know what brand names I'm looking for, and I know what goes together. I know how it's going to work. So that's cool. Still need a little bit of supervision when I'm putting it together, because sometimes I make mistakes. Like I remember I hooked up a floppy drive backwards once, and it doesn't really work that way. But you're going to make mistakes. But for the most part, I pretty much got that down. And video games. Now, I know people are always saying video games are crap and you should read something, but video games actually improve your reflexes and they make you think sometimes. And it's a huge industry, so if you can get into the industry, it's awesome. I myself hope I can get into that industry someday, but it's neither here nor there. But, yeah. So, anyway, I guess that's about all I have to say. Of course, it's not just computers for me, it's technology in general. Anything to do with new gadgets, new toys, it's awesome. I love it. I don't know why, but I just love it. I love finding out what they're going to come out with next and how it's going to work. It fascinates me. I don't know why. Some people like pets. I like gadgets. I don't know. It's just me. But anyway, that's about all I have to say for now because I'm just about out of time. So I will see everybody back here next week for vlog 43. Until then, everybody have a good week and take care. Bye-bye.